I got a little something I'd like to lay on y'all.
Alright, okay, and second thing, you telling me about. We're going on to topic 2 here. And topic 2, part 2, episode 2, 92, whatever. Alright, catch 22. But you were telling me about the Obama situation.
Yeah, I was watching TV the other day, catching up on my politics. And I see my boy, Obama, he for gay marriage now. He don't see a problem with it.
I am president of the United States. Gays and lesbians will have somebody who will fight for equal rights for them because they are our brothers and they are our sisters.
When I seen it, I thought, that was his, that's his big thing to win the election for 2012.
Which goes back to when he was saying at the beginning that he was a person who was a, I ain't gonna touch it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna mess with it.
Yeah, I ain't saying I'm against it. I ain't gonna stand in the way of it. Now he's for, which makes everybody, which anybody knows that from the get-go it was planned to be that way. Yeah. It was never a situation where he was put in the office. Nobody, I don't want, how you vote on something where they give you 2 people to vote? We supposed to be voting for a president. We vote for a president, that's how many millions of people? 600 million?
Well, America,
no, 300 million. It's somewhere between 300, somewhere over 300 million people in America. Why do we get 2 people to choose from every time?
Out of 300 million people.
Yeah, 2 people. And you think they letting a crackhead on the street get the same type of mind, get the same type of vote? His vote is as loud as this dude who got a PhD, graduated from Harvard.
Yeah. Mayor, he got the same voice. It's supposed to be like that now. Every vote is a vote. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how they tell you it is. But really, your vote don't mean as much as the next person.
Not at all.
Really break it down.
And that's what I try to tell people. And speaking on the gay marriage topic, I saw a disgusting video the other day. It's something where they basically tried to say that homosexuality was inbred. Boom. You born with it. You can't help the way you is.
I've heard a lot of people say that before.
Like I said, I have no problem with gay people.
That don't bother me at all.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you gay, that's between you and God.
When you see a person, you can't see gay in them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't. And that's another thing I want to talk about with the homosexual. I'll get to that later. But the first thing that people want to say is if you're a Christian, you gotta hate gay people. Nobody hates gay people.
It's a judge. I'm not a judge.
I don't hate no gay people more than I hate a liar, more than I hate an adulterer, more than I hate a
thief.
Thief or anything else. It's a sin. The sin is independent of the sinner. Like, I don't care about you doing this. I mean, whatever you choose to do, that's between you and God. My job ain't to condemn. Yeah. That's God. God condemns, God judges. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Now, if you do something nasty to my family or to somebody
that's different.
Yeah, you trying to do something that's going to cause my seed to maybe do something that's immoral and go into a lifestyle that in my religion is deemed to be bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna stand behind it. I'm not gonna say it's good, which is what leads me to what I was talking about with this stupid video that's on YouTube now that telling these gay people that they born that way. It's a video. The video's there. It's a link. I put a link to it in the video. But the video basically sits and basically says that a kid is born gay if he has more than one brother.
Recently noticed a striking statistical phenomenon. Studies show that having older brothers increases the odds of a boy being homosexual.
Further down you are from from kid, like if you were a person with 3 older brothers, they say the likelihood of you being gay is way higher. Because they say that once the baby's been in the mother's womb, it starts to see it as an alien body, so it starts to try to fill it with estrogen to compensate for the testosterone levels. which causes the baby to be, which is funny because
all the babies would be.
Yeah, all babies. Yeah, it would probably be, but they say in certain cases it's extra, like an exorbitant amount of it that causes them to be like that. Now, my question is, if that's true, okay, why doesn't it affect the physical side? Because everybody knows that high levels of estrogen in every other side, in every other aspect, it causes you to have boobs. That's why they give them the estrogen.
Turn into
you would have female features. Yeah. You wouldn't come out. In gay people, from the time they're born, there is no characteristic, no feature that even in every part of their body, every physical chemical part of their body still is male.
There's no such thing as a gay baby.
Yeah, you can't be gay.
Gay baby.
But that's what they say. They say kids grow up and they want to be this, they want to be that. But it's on a chemical level. Your body, if your body is, this is how when a person has psychological problems. That is the only thing. If I'm walking around and somebody says, I got ants all over me, I got spiders all over me, right? And you telling them, dude, you ain't got no spiders all over you. Now, am I inclined to believe the person was born seeing spiders when I wasn't? No. You inclined to believe the person's crazy.
There's something wrong with it.
Yeah, you say something's off that got them believing something that's not there. So instead, what do we do to those people? We put them in counseling, we teach them, and we tell them that's not there, and we work with them. Now with gay people, it's the opposite. When they do stuff, we have to concede that it's born, that it's physical. When no sign of their body and nothing that we're looking at shows them that it's physical.
Shows them as different from the next man.
Yeah.
Because I think sex is something that we learn. You know what I'm saying? I think we naturally attracted to women, but sex is something we learn. As a kid, you don't come out, you don't come out gay. Yeah. But as the people around you teaching you about sex and what you're supposed to like and what you're not supposed to like. And that's what I think mess them up. You know what I'm saying? You got two dudes teaching a little boy how he's supposed to be. He gonna be gay.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He has no choice.
No choice because he starts I think there is a survival of the fittest thing. When you're a boy and you grow up, you have to bury those type of feelings. You have to be. You can't be open to your sensitive side. Yeah. You have to kill that because if that's what I'm saying. Because you learn, you kill that sensitive side because the sensitive side puts you at a disadvantage when dealing with other men. It shows weakness. Yeah, so you have to kill that, and once you kill that sensitive side, then you ain't got. That's why majority of kids who are born in ghetto, you don't find a lot of kids. You know what I'm saying?
You're not allowed to be weak.
Yeah, because they beat it out, and that's unless they go to jail, which is a whole different situation.
It's another.
That's a whole nother thing.
Right now.
A really ugly dude who is affectations by nature. That's a person who is born a certain way, but yet they believe they want to be better. They want to improve on what God gave them.
Girl,
which is easier because when a woman is born with features that make them less attractive, they have things like blush, lipstick.
But then they always girls. Nobody gonna tell a girl they look bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They always gonna beat around the bush with a girl. They ain't gonna deal with like a little boy. You ugly. Oh, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no big thing. Like that's what it was all the time. They beat you down. Like I said, they beat the sensitivity out you.
And that's what I said. You get to that point where they start working on that, and that's what they start to do. You see a lot of the guys who end up being gay, they're really skinny dudes. The dudes who have they not desirable by women. So of course, the lack of desire from women cause them to have a lack of desire for them. So when the woman ain't attracted to them, then they get to a point where they like, well, it's like people know they love it. Yeah. Like you see a really ugly girl, she know you know your level. Yeah, everybody knows they level. You know around where your level at. I mean, some people fluctuate and kind of dance outside their level, and those usually the ones that they level so low, they like, I ain't really got nothing to fear from just going out and just.
Or they real good at sports or something that raise, you know, an ugly dude can be real good at sports and he can get, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ugly girl is another story. You kind of deal, you know, SOL.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Stop.
You can turn to us, you know, play basketball or something, you know, cute basketball girl.
Nah. You don't usually see it. That's why, and then why the majority of basketball players be gay? That's you gotta be something.
You ain't attractive to no man. You ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you kind of know your lane, and you get to the point where you start to say, I get along well with girls. With guys, this is the difference between guys. I think once they get to that point where they're undesirable, they start to want. They become affectation. They want that. They want people to show them affection.
Yeah.
So they start walking around and then they go to the gay bars because they know they can't do nothing. And we ain't got a lot to do.
Yeah.
Put on big shirts, big shorts, and some shoes, and throw a hat on the cover, head problems. I mean, that's about as far as we'll go. Other than that, you dance on the borderline of being gay. You guys who get, eye wax and that is just borderline of gay stuff.
Pedicure.
Yeah, you can't do that. So they hate the limitations of that. So they get to a point where they start just experimenting outside, and maybe I'm gay, and it gets worse and worse and worse. And for a long, they start believing they're gay.
People start telling them, you ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. Or you get them dudes who just affectations by nature because they are good looking, so their whole life they've been getting shout with how good looking they get. Then you start thinking, and then the sex thing ain't got nothing to do with the guy. Those are the ones who attracted to men, women. That's because they attracted to people being attracted to them. Yeah.
Drop the ball.